Hey guys, Coupons to Provide here, and today I'm coming at you with a King Dollar haul. So this one is a combined haul. I have multiple items from 2 trips. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I work with King Dollar and I go out there week to week and I post real-time pictures to Instagram and sometimes my Facebook group. I want to show you guys what they have new in the store, and it's basically what I used to do before actually working with them. So it's kind of, so if you're not new, then you already kind of know. So everything at King Dollar is $1.25. I pick up 25 items. Anything else comes out of my pocket. Super simple. And there's always a ton of goodies. So I'm probably always going over 25. Not like I try to control myself, but it's just hard. So that being said, I have a ton of King Dollar product here in my house. I've been shopping there since I was 15 years old. I absolutely love that place. And if you want to see what pictures are new or what new items they have, you can definitely check out the hashtag King Dollar on Instagram or Facebook. I always hashtag it with that. Also, we've been super busy here at the house. If you've seen the vlogs, then you already know that. And we thought we were done until we got a busted pipe, which was a whole other mission in itself. It delayed everything by like 2-3 days. So we are just working here at the house trying to get the inside complete. Actually, like working really hard at that. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got for the past 2 weeks. It's super cold out here in Texas, so I do have my cozy sweater. Sorry if you're in a place that's hot and now I'm making you feel hot. It just is what it is. I'm cold. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start off with one fun find that I got. Okay, so the kids and I are big Sudoku fans. Well, some of the kids, not all the kids. Sudoku fans. And this is actually a giant puzzle book. I got it for $1.25. It does have a $3 price tag and a $10 price tag. Those are from wherever they got it from. This looks like a Dollar General price tag, but they have it at King Dollar for $1.25. I absolutely love puzzle books like this. I know the kids like Sudoku and the, what is this called? Word search. Crossword, I don't know. I've never been a big fan. I've never really tried, to be honest, so we might enjoy that. I'm actually going to put this into our vintage game space, so if they want to go ahead and play that, they can have it, and it's just going to be available to anybody that wants to play at the time. So there is that huge puzzle book for $1.25. Keep everybody busy when there's no games allowed. If you don't know, the boys have tablets, DSs, game stations and all that, but they are not allowed to play games during the week. So Monday through Friday, no games. If they did anything to get those things taken away, then they don't get it on the weekend either. Also, they have a lot of chores to do on the weekends, so they are not allowed to play games until all their chores are done as well. And that includes the entire front of the house and the entire back of the house. So games are earned in this house. Midweek, they can find other things to do. Alrighty, now moving on, we are going to look at some Valentines candy. So I went in there looking for some Valentine's Day candy for the kiddos to give out to their classes, and I found some other product. Now there are limits on these, unfortunately, because they have limited quantity. So I think it's like a limit of 1 or 2. I don't know. They told me when I was picking them, so I just got one of each kind instead of getting multiples of the same. So these are the Ghirardelli chocolates, and I got this one in the milk chocolate caramel duet hearts with luscious filling. OMG, they look so good. It says select high quality beans, roast nibs for intensity, refine for smoothness, and something for flavor. And these look delicious. And then they had these are the Valentine's Caramel Chocolate Trio, which have the dark chocolate caramel, milk chocolate caramel, dark chocolate, sea salt caramel. So we like dark chocolate in this house, and then the kiddos like the milk chocolate, or our friend likes milk chocolate. So we might just divide this up between us and all snack on it, and it'll be yummy because chocolate is yummy. Fun fact, I actually hated chocolate. I could not stand chocolate up until I got pregnant with my, I don't know, 11-year-old? My 11-year-old. So when I got pregnant with him, I love chocolate. Like, I had this big old fudge thing and I just had to eat it. Like, he made me love chocolate, and now I love chocolate. Anyway, long story short, these are amazing. So this I have already tried. These are the Ghirardelli Squares strawberry bark with other natural flavors, yada yada. Rich chocolate layers with real strawberry bits. This is delicious. It's a subtle sweet, nice and creamy, like my mouth is watering. It is so good, and I love all things strawberry anyway. So there's that. Oh my goodness, these are amazing. So I did pick up one of each of these with the intention of getting Valentine's for the kiddos class, but I got these instead. Now, Speaking of Valentine's, so they have these 25 heart-shaped lollipops. They are Jolly Rancher. These are a good teaching moment. So if you know anything about stockpiling, which I do because I am a huge stockpiler actually, through couponing you learn a lot of information on how to stockpile and save up different type of product and how long it lasts and what expiration, sell by, and best by date mean. Some things don't expire, so they have to put something so that they are not held accountable for the guarantee quality of the product after a certain date, because you can't say you have something that's good for 25 years. Well, you can't come back 25 years later and say it doesn't taste good, so now can I have another one? Like, that would just be ridiculous. So they have different categories of buy dates: expiration, sell, and best by dates. This is a dry food. This is not a milk-based wet product, so this does not expire. It's a hard candy. It is what it is. And yeah, so I mean, it might if you have it in like heavy temperature, like a hot room, or in an attic or something like that for a long time, it might melt and it might get kind of funky. But if you have it in a room temperature storage room, or you know, just room, they will last literally like forever. So I would definitely say get an understanding of what best by, expiration, and sell by date means, because they're all different and they're all for different reasons. And this is a dry food product. This does not say expiration date. I had someone tell me to check expiration dates because they're already expired and this, that, and the other. No, that's not how it works. So best by date 11 of 2018, which means it just passed its date like 3 months ago. And 3 months on a dry candy, on a hard candy, is nothing. You can use your own judgment on that, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing. I'll try one myself if it makes anyone feel better. But they have these there, they are available, and Jolly Rancher is a delicious candy. It's a great hard candy, and they are Valentine's. So go ahead and figure it out, try it out yourself, you know, do whatever you want at your own risk. But for this big old bag of $1.25, yes please. Alrighty, so moving on to some home stuff. This is kind of like, not home decor, this is more like home products and tools. I found this, I thought this was a great backup. This is aviation snips. I don't know if that's what they're technically called, but the hubby actually uses these for a lot of different things in his workshop. And I was like, you know what, for $1.25, I think it's worth picking one up so he can just have it on hand if he needs it as an emergency, or he can't find his other ones or whatever, which is very rare because he's very organized. But in the case he needs one, or if I want to use one and not mess his up, then I'll go ahead and grab these. They look really nice, well made, awesome quality. Like, we've picked up a lot of tool products from King Dollar and they work just fine, and they've lasted us for a little bit. So I mean, for $1, go for it. Okay, so now time for a repurchase. These I have purchased about 20 of them already. This in the black and the white, and I absolutely love them. These are the Valspar Perfect Project Flat Spray Paint. OMG. I painted one of my picnic baskets in this paint and it looks beautiful. I love it, and of course I've been trying to finalize decor in this house, and you can kind of see the color theme that I'm going with, and this is going to be my year-round decor. I'm going to be using gray, black, white, greenery but muted, and terracotta. So that's what I'm going with. And of course, all of the natural element and textures like wood boxes, frames, baskets, things like that. And if I don't like the color of the wood, but I like the product, I will spray paint it. So this is the paint and primer, and it's indoor and outdoor, wood, metal, wicker, and more spray paint. I love this stuff. It's amazing. So there's that. $1.25, you know, Valspar sells for about $4 to $6 depending on where you get it. So that is a repurchase. And then I got this Liquid Nails Landscape Block and Stone Adhesive. Now when you buy something like this from a dollar store, you want to make sure that it's squeezy, because if it's not squeezy, then it's already dried, and if it's already dried, you waste your money. So if you can squeeze it, you know, the material, the product in there doesn't have an air hole or a bubble or anything like that, and it is still good. So I picked up 2 of these. I've already used one for some hooks on my fireplace to hold the baskets up by my TV. Love it. It's masonry liquid nails, which is pretty freaking cool, especially if you have fireplaces, but it is white, so keep that in mind. So I got that, 2 of those. And just so you know, King Dollar also sells the gun that you put them into, so you could squeeze it and then put it on the wall. Alrighty, so we got the Clorox clip-on dustpan. Self-explanatory. I got one because our other one, the blue one, that front little lip, because you know how there's like the hard lip here and then there's like the little flexy one. That one is so old that it just wore off, and now when you try to sweep stuff up, it gets stuck at the edge because there is no like flat flexi lining area. So I picked that up, and it's Clorox, name brand, or brand name, whatever you say. So anytime I can get something that's a high quantity of a sanitized wipe, I always pick them up. This one is Pause antibacterial or antimicrobial hand wipe, and this one has aloe vera and alcohol and fresh scent. There's 160 wipes in here. Yes, please. I'm a big thrifter. I'm a big dollar store shopper. I'm a big treasure finder, and I always need wipes in my car. Always, because my hands will get filthy and going from place to place. If you don't have a restroom there or something like that, because some places don't have public bathrooms, you can use your antibacterial wipes. So got that. And then I found these. These are Mold Armor Fabric Guard UV Spray. It says prevents water. Here, y'all can look at this one while I read this one. Okay. So it says, prevents water and stain damage, leaves moisture-resistant coating, absorbs UV rays, safe for all fabrics. So I actually got this for our seats that we are putting outside and for our boat. I picked up 2 for the home stuff, and then I picked up 2 for the boat because the water, it holds a lot of moisture whenever you're not using it during the winter months, which it's been raining crazy during these months. And then our little thing has a hole because we didn't buy a new one and we have to build the cover out there. So just in the meantime, it's getting moisture and it's gonna cause it to mold, and we don't want that. So we got this to get it all nice and clean, and then the hubby has plans already to build the cover over the boat. Now, if you don't know anything about us, we're not the type of people that make big plans but don't do anything. Like, we make big plans and we do the do. So you can expect that to be up at some point eventually. Now, we want to get it up around the time that we can actually use the boat. So now that we're going into the spring months, eventually, like if we could just get past this cold, then we will start building out there. But I'm not about to help nobody build nothing in the cold. I've already done enough of that and I'm over it, and I'm not building nothing until spring. Like, nothing. I'm on strike. And if you know anything about us, I am hashtag builder assistant. So it's my job to be out there with them, and I don't want to. So there is that. Alrighty, so let's look at some tech kind of goodies because it's right here and I want to get to the other stuff, and I can't get to the other stuff because this stuff is here. This is the necklace cell phone support. Now that's a little ridiculous if you ask me, but I don't know. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't. Maybe if you're walking around vlogging and you need both hands. I don't know. I don't know what this would actually be like necessary for as far as neck related things, but you can also use it as a stand. That's what I got it for, because it looks like this. This one is in black. I actually got this one for a giveaway. And then this one is in pink because, you know, CTP pink. So you can flex it. It's flexible. It does whatever you want it to do. And I just put it like this so that way it can stand and the phone can go here. And then you tighten this little knob so that it doesn't go down with the weight of the phone, and it works. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, super easy to understand and use and all that jazz. So picked up 2 of those. And then I found these last time, and I thought this was pretty freaking cool. Now, so the hubby actually bought me one of these online, but he bought me the rechargeable one. Now, actually, even though he bought it for me, I always forget to recharge it, to be honest. It's a light up ring light. So this actually goes on the end of your cell phone at night so you can have light for your front screen. That way you don't have to have a harsh flash, or you don't have to put the flash in the, see if you can see that. So you don't have to put the flash on the front screen, and it changes the degree of the light. That is so cool. So it goes from low, medium, high, and then off. And it does take 2 AAA batteries, and I think this is an awesome little product. So, well, this is too wide. It's wider than a phone. Anyway, so you would take your phone and wherever your camera is, you would set that around it, okay? There you go. You would set it around, say your camera is the little hole right there. So you'd set it there and you turn on your light and then you take a selfie and you have light. And I thought that was super cool for $1.25. So I did pick up one for myself and I picked up one for a giveaway as well. And that one is actually this black one here. This one is black and white, and then there is the white on white. So I thought that was a pretty cool find, and it's a great piece to have just for, you know, on the go, especially if you're a YouTuber or, you know, you do things on social media and you need stuff at night. So yeah, then I got this. This is the magnetic function grip. Now this is pretty cool. Fits any device, easy to hold your phone, one hand texting and photos, fits any device. So basically it's just a magnet plate with a strap, and then it has an adhesive. So you stick it to your phone, or you clean your phone, stick it to your phone, and then you can use it as a way to hold your phone while using it, or you can use the magnet part and just clip it to whatever you can magnetize it to. Now I'm not sure if this is the magnet or whatever you would put it to is the magnet. I think this is the magnet. So this isn't the magnet end, unfortunately, because that would have been perfect, right? You just stick it and it would magnetize. But this is magnetic, so you can get this to stick to a magnet. So if you put up a magnet board, boom, it'll stick. That's that. So for $1.25, it's nice, and then it still serves the purpose as being a phone holder. So you could slip your finger through there, not drop your phone while texting. And actually, I love these types of things because I'm one of those people that cradles the phone when texting. So if I hold it and I'm cradling it, my fingers start to feel like, ugh. So I like it because I can go like this and still text and I'm not like cramping my fingers. So there's that. And if you do social media, you know that there's a lot of texting. I have to respond to YouTube comments, and I have over 1,000 videos and comments all day, every day on all of them coming in. And so I do try to respond to the more current stuff because old stuff is already informative. So there's that. And then I picked these up for the kiddos. I grabbed an extra pair for Adam because he needed some. But then I wound up grabbing the actual Apple, or the discontinued Apple phone jack earphones that they had there. They don't have the one that we use now in the iPhone 7 that has like the USB kind of insert. Anyway, so I grabbed a pair of those for him instead, and I grabbed one of these for Boogie. I picked blue and white so he can pick one and take them to his school because they need them for the little computer things, and then I have a backup set for whoever might need them. So he's gonna pick one of these. I thought they were cute because, you know, they're for a kiddo's ear and they always fall out of his ear. So I just got him one of these with the little ear cup so that he doesn't have that problem. So grab 2 of those. Alrighty, now moving on to kitchen stuff. So excited. Now I did have a repurchase of 2 of these jars. I used one for the Epsom salt for my bathroom, and then I have an extra one for the kitchen pantry because these things are huge. Like, this does no justice. Like, these things are ginormous size. They hold so much product, and I absolutely love them. And I have about 6, I think I got 4 or 6, and now I have another one, and then I'll most likely grab another one if I need it. But these are great. Now, I've talked to you guys before about these jars, and in one of my previous videos, I actually walk you through my pantry, showing y'all the different, you know, types of what I have or whatever. But what I like about these jars is that this lining on the inside actually cups up over the lip of where the jar hits. So whenever you close it and you tighten it, the glass lip is actually pushing up against the lip of that plastic lining, and it makes it airtight. So when I use them, yes, I store all kinds of stuff in them, pastas, granolas, oats, whatever, and they don't go bad. I've had people ask me that so many times, and no, they do not go bad. They last. Now, I have everyday product that we go through every single day, and those are in plastic containers under my coffee station, where it's like breads and chips that are already open because I don't like product packaging. So I take my bread out, put it into a container, chips, open them up, put them into the tub, cookies for the week, put them into the tub, pretzels for the week, put them into the tub, and I have them all there lined up with lids. We go through, use that for lunches every day because I make 4 lunches every single day for school, and it's not like, you know, standard basic lunch. Like these kids get what we call hashtag fun lunches. So I have to get creative with it, have a little bit of supplies, change it up through the week so we're not wasting product, but we're also maximizing our use in our dry food stockpile. So long story short, picked up 2 of these, and yes, they work. So I have actually started picking up drinking wine. I'm a beer girl, not gonna lie. But ever since our friends gave us this lime salt, okay, so we're not salt people, right? We cut salt from my diet a long time ago. But drinking beer now, I can't drink a beer without wanting that salt. And if I drink a beer, I have to have the salt, and I don't want to not have the salt. So I started drinking wine. I know it sounds like a whole lot of excuses, but it's like so serious because I am a beer girl. I love beer, but I love it even more now with the salt. So if I don't have the salt, I don't want the beer. That's crazy. So I just go to wine. Got one of these. I had a green and metal one from King Dollar as well, but then they had the all metal one, and I thought that was super cool. So I went ahead and picked up this one. It's only $1. So I was like, why not, right? And it is Smart Living Collection winged corkscrew open, wine bottles easily, instructions on back, blah, 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 blah. So if you don't know how to use one of these and you're thinking about drinking wine, of course you have to be of age. You take this little thing here and you set it on the cork and you spin this, and it's like a screwdriver. And it's gonna drive this little spinny thing into the cork. And then as you're doing that, these arms are gonna go up. And when you put it all the way into the cork, into the center of it, you take those little arms and you push them down. And as you push down, it's gonna lift the cork out, and then you just take it off. And that's how that works. So $1.25, got it, it's all metal. Okay, so I found this cute little creamer, and it is made in India, stainless steel by Capco. Now, if you know anything about stainless, India actually has very good stainless steel, and it comes with this little lid. It's so adorable. It's like a little creamer, carafe mug thing. Super cute, to be honest. I just like it because it's really cute. And if you know me at all, you know I love anything stainless. And I love to get a lot of my stainless from King Dollar because they're super huge and affordable, and you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to find something of equal size somewhere else. And of course, there's a higher quality stainless in other places that you can get them from too. I get them from thrift stores and, you know, random stuff. Anyway, there's so much variety. But for $1.25, you're gonna get your money's worth at King Dollar for stainless because they have a good variety of different things. So there is that. I thought that was absolutely adorable. And you can hear it. It's not like super flexy thin stainless. I mean, it's a good quality product for $1.25. So these, I could not believe they had these. I was so excited. Alrighty, so for our kiddos, I already use the Systema lunchboxes whenever they get them from Aldi, and they have like the different categories and the little boxes and, you know, little sections and stuff. And then I did for a while use a collapsible silicone. But the one thing that drove me absolutely insane about those is that those linings around the lid would always fall out. So it made it almost useless, which would frustrate me to no end. And when I saw these there, because those things are not cheap. Like a silicone lunchbox is like $9, $10, and it's ridiculous. But this one is by Life Gear. And the cool thing about this is that there is no silicone lining. There is no silicone lining, but it still closes, and that's the cool thing. Because you can put it into their lunchbox, and it has a good little grip on it. It's not airtight, like liquid proof and all that. No, you're not gonna get that from $1.25. But it still works. And there's the little drop down, so you can use it as a big container if you need it, or a small container if you need it, and it's just up to you, right? Now the cool thing about these is that they have the little lid with the spork in it, and it says Life Gear right there on the top. It's super adorable. So of course we have blue and green in our lunch cabinet, and you just saw Steven walk by with some of the lunch containers. So we have blue for 4 of them, and then green for 4 of them as well. And the cool thing is that they have these rectangular lunch bags, so I could actually use 2 of them, put them in there, and that would be their lunch. You can have like your sandwich here, and then you can have your whatever stuff here, and then you could stack them up or interchange them or whatever you want to do. It's really cool. So picked up 4 of the blue and then 4 of the green for the boys. Now these though, we're already in February, so I'm not gonna break these out this year, but it's gonna save me for next year. All of these will go into the attic room and be stored for their next year's lunch boxes and stuff. And along with these, I found these. These were super exciting, and they had a variety of colors. And like I said, I take pictures of everything that's new in the store, so you can look forward to all the pictures at the end of the video. And these are the Drink Mate shaker bottles. They are BPA free, includes the shaker ball, resists odors, yada, 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 and it has the measurements on the side, all that. They had green, black, blue, and red, I think. But I went ahead and grabbed the colors that coordinate with their lunch boxes already. So they look like this, super like heavy duty plastic. Now, let me tell you something I've learned through prepping lunches. The reason I love this is because number one, BPA free, so it's dishwasher safe. It's a hard, sturdy plastic, so you can wash it in the dishwasher. Also, in our school for the kids, the little one cannot have a bottle that isn't, that doesn't have a lid, a safe lid, you know? So this has a cap that you twist off, but the best part, it's attached. Why is that the best part? Because when your small ones do the dishes and they let the lids fall into the damn disposal and it turns on, and then it'll tear up the lid, and the lid will wind up not working on your bottle anymore, which results in spilled water or leaky water in lunch bags or backpacks and all that jazz. And this is one structured piece that will not go down the disposal, which is great. And then of course it has the carrying strap here that you can attach it to your backpack or whatever with a carabiner, or you can just put it into whatever. So that for me is awesome. All the things I have learned from prepping lunches. So I got 2 green and 2 blue for them for next school year, not this year. Now these I actually really was excited about. So if you know anything about Systema products, you know they are super pricey for one little thing, like no thank you. But they got Systema dry containers. Now I say dry food containers because they are not waterproof. And someone commented on Instagram that they didn't like them. They got them and didn't like them because they leak. Well, yes, they're gonna leak because they're not leak proof. They are for dry foods, so they just keep the air out very well. Anyway, but what I'm gonna do with them is I actually have product in my refrigerator, right? And these other containers, and I don't know if you've seen my refrigerator organization. Well, actually, no, I haven't done a current one on this refrigerator. Long story short, I have a very organized refrigerator, and I love it. I love my system completely. But sometimes I have little extras that I don't want to have in the fridge in packaging. So I decided to go ahead and pick up 4 of these for the refrigerator, and I got them in the clear and white. They had a variety of colors like purple, blue, white, something else, green maybe. And I decided to go ahead and get the white and the clear because it actually coordinates with what I already have in there. I have some kind of like clear containers with these little baskets that you pull up and down. And it's supposed to be for like cheese or something like that, but I use it for different things. And I have them in my fridge to keep everything that I'm using every day fresh, but easily accessible and organized. So anyway, I got 4 of these. Okay, so now we're gonna move into some home decor that I'm super excited about. Guys, check these out. And when I went back this last time, they had them in copper. Oh my goodness, these are the Umbrastrum organizers. They are adorable. They can go hung on your wall because if you look here, there's little screw holes. Okay, so it's very, very well made, very sturdy, like metal. It is not like a dollar store shelf organizer at all. This is sturdy. So of course I did pick up 3. Now I think they would be absolutely adorable like this on a wall, and then you could work in some kind of like draping plant and have it look really cute, right? Or you could use it as a wall organizer just like they have here with your files. And you could also use it on a shelf just like any paper organizer would typically be. where you stack them side by side, and you would put your papers in here, and this is the side that you would see on the face of the shelf. So when you look at the shelf, this would be what you see, like that. And then you could have like your planner book and then your other type of books or anything like that on a shelf, and it would be absolutely adorable. I think that is so cute. So there's, you know, limitless options to what you could actually do with them. I just thought for $1.25, I couldn't pass them up. I thought they were really pretty, and eventually I could either gift them to somebody who really likes gold decor or likes this like geometric shape or mid-century modern or whatever. It's so cute. Now, I probably won't use them in my house. I just want to find the perfect person that would love them and gift them to them. Now, this I am going to use in my house. This you see very trendy everywhere. They have these little wall organizers. Of course, they have like big ones. I have a vintage, super huge one in the bathroom in my garden room, and it's dried out, it's broken, but it's old and I love it. So I use it as wall decor, to be honest, because it's super big and it's like got like broken pieces in, you know, random little places, but it looks awesome on the wall. And then I put like little planters kind of in between some of the places. This one though is not old. This one has 2 hanging hooks here on the back. You can see that. And I'm actually going to take my Valspar spray paint and hang this on the bathroom door in my bathroom, because I always put my clothes on the counter when I'm taking a shower, and then it builds up all that moisture, and then the counter gets kind of like wet with the heat. So I figured if I go in there and just hang my clothes, maybe it'll reduce the moisture that it picks up off of the counter. I don't know. Thought it was a good idea. That's what I'm going to do. And plus it's going to be cute all black. So I'm going to paint this black, hang it up on the door, and I'll probably show you guys if I have it done by the time I edit this. Probably won't, because we have to go somewhere. So I'm going to paint it, let it sit. We're going to go, and I'm going to try to edit before we leave. So it probably won't be on there. But there is that. I love this for $1.25. You could even get multiples and connect them and make it into a big wall unit for your, oh, you know, it would be so cute. Just hit myself. You know what would be so cute is to get multiples and make them into a big panel, and then paint the knobs different, like paint sporadic black knobs and make it as like a wall decor unit, but also function. That would be so cute. Oh, that would be so cute. So got that for $1.25. Also for wall decor, I found this. This is the Twine Florals Wall Decor Repositionable. Now, if you don't know, I am actually a basket lover. I love baskets, picnic baskets, basket trays, basket plates, basket plate liners. I don't care. I love baskets. And I have several basket walls in my house. I use baskets as decor on the fireplace. Baskets, 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 right? I thought these would look adorable in between my baskets on the basket walls that have the little gaps with no basket that fits there. I keep an eye out every now and again. I'm like, oh, I just look for little ones and small ones or whatever, but this would just be a great filler for those little spaces. It's so cute. They're just little flowers made of twine rolled up. It's adorable. You could actually make these from DT or Dollar Tree, dollar store twine rolls. That is cute. So I got that. One of the items that I got that's kind of miscellaneous is this one here. This is the Care Mail, Care for Your Items, Care for the Earth, Eco Packing. It's 3-ply cushion fill, high performance protective packaging, patented fold, provides excellent shock absorption. So that's all the little folds and the little squigglies. Static free, dust free, and hassle free. Expands up to 3 times in volume. Wow, that's pretty cool. And it's recycled with mixed papers. 100% post-consumer recycled content. So that's great, especially if you have a compost pile that you have to put paper into. That is great. And this is a ginormous size bag. Like, look, it's like big as my body. That is awesome. For $1.25, number one, anything that is eco-friendly is never cheap. Never, which is something I don't really understand how that works, but you know, whatever. And then anything this size, you know, you go to Dollar Tree, you go to any other dollar store, you get a small little pack for your $1, and this is $1.25, and this is probably about 15 of those bags. This is awesome, and that's being modest. This is really, really good. I picked up 2 of them, and I actually picked it up to cover the surface of the tissue that's in my little pots, because I told you guys in one of my vlogs that I or in one of my, I don't remember what I told you in, something, that in my terracotta pots, I have a ginormous size stockpile of Kleenex. So I actually put the Kleenex into the pot, hold the plant in place, and then I'm gonna cover it with this. I was gonna get moss from outside, but I was like, you know what? So much easier, just do this. Because then you gotta dry the moss, kill the bugs, and do all that crap, and I don't feel like it. So there is that. I'm gonna use this for that. And I did pick up 2 of these. They look like this. And then of course, keep in mind like the neutrals for like fancy looking Easter baskets. You could use it as Easter grass instead of having the plastic grass. You can recycle this or use it as compost, or it will, you know, disintegrate in your backyard if it's all over the place after the kids play with their baskets and toys and eggs and all that stuff. You could use this in the Easter baskets, and then it'd be like real kind of like rustic looking Easter baskets, really adorable with your neutrals, white eggs, and all that stuff. So definitely keep in mind for other things aside from just packaging. Packaging is good too. Whatever. The next 2 items are items that I have already upcycled and put into my home. The first one is this adorable little cactus ceramic plant. Now this is absolutely adorable. It's not super small like something you'd find at a Dollar Tree. It's actually a little bit bigger than the average size of those types of things. And then there's another one that is your standard longer cactus. So the girl that I talked to in the store actually said that she would use that for her rings. I thought that was a great idea, but I wanted to go ahead and change up the look a little bit so that they would coordinate better in my house. So all I did was take some extra washi and wrap the bottoms because I wanted to spray the tops the green color that I've been using in my house. I paired them with some terracotta little plate or pot plates, and I thought they looked absolutely adorable. I have them sitting on my mantle on my fireplace, and they work very well into the house to add that little green that I wanted here and there throughout. The next item I was super excited to come across. These are the General Electric LED bulbs. I am so happy with these because they actually retail a few bucks more, and I did not want to pay that, but I needed the bulbs if I wanted to use my thrift store find lamp that I found not too long ago. It's actually an executive desk lamp that I found at Pennywise for $1 on one of the dollar days. Super awesome. So to be able to get the bulbs to finally get this baby to work for $2 and change, I can totally live with that, and I love the lamp in this space now. Moving on to the last few items, I actually picked up 2 more plants. I showed you guys these in a previous haul, but they were different style flowers. The other one was like more open leaves with little vines, and these are these cute little pokey looking flower things. And all I do when it comes to greenery, if I don't like that something is way too vibrant or too bright for me, I'll take a spray paint and I'll cover, of course you cover the little pot, and then you just kind of like mist the spray paint over it. And then that will mute it a little bit and give it more of a washed look like that. That used to be really, really green, and I loved it then, but I don't like it now. So I just misted the white spray paint over it, of course the Valspar, and it left it like that, and now I am in love with it. So that's what I'm gonna do to these, kind of mute it a little bit, and they have these cute little like rocky textured looking pots. So a pot like this with a floral or a plant this big would probably go for like $4 or $5, say at IKEA or something, because you know everybody has seen those planter pots from IKEA, and I do think they go for $5. And you drop them into a little metal bucket that they sell for like 79 cents. So you're looking at like almost a $6 little pot. And here, they're $1.25. That is awesome. And then you just get your spray paint that you probably already have and modify it to your needs. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. Now, I'm excited about this. The only thing is that they told me specifically that this is a limited supply product. So I posted it, made sure I posted that it was a limited quantity. And they only had about 20 to 30 in the store. I really didn't count. I did get one myself, a part of the 25, and then I purchased one because I felt like, you know, I had to do that. So I got one, and then I purchased one for myself and as a gift. So these are the Home Deco. Oh my goodness, guys, you're gonna love this. Home Deco glass little thing. These are so precious. Okay, so here's what it looks like. This is the little lid, number 1. And then in here is the, hold on, I need both hands. is the base. And this would make a great gift. You know, something like this would go for like $8 to $10 depending on where you get it from and what freaking brand is stuck on a sticker to the bottom. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It is not super tiny where you can't fit anything in. It fits like a really nice size single cupcake. Someone asked me if you could fit a cupcake under there. Yes, definitely, definitely. You could probably fit a nice fat cupcake under there. It is so precious. I love this, and for $1.25, definitely pick one up while you're there. It is a limit of 1 per family. If you have family that doesn't mind making a pit stop for you, go ahead and send them. Like, this is gorgeous. Oh, so I did pick up one for myself out of the 25 because I do work for them, and then one out of my pocket. So cute. I'm in love. Like, this is beautiful. Beautiful. So there is that. That is my King Dollar haul for you guys, 2 weeks worth. I do hope that you are enjoying these videos. Of course, I post all of the pictures at the end of the video, so you can keep an eye out for that, along with the Google Map location that I do shop at. That's always usually the first picture, and that's the first picture in my feed on Instagram as well. So if ever you're going through Instagram, just keep scrolling and you'll see the Google Map location that I shop at, which is out in Spring Branch on Gessner near Kempwood. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Keep an eye out for the King Dollar giveaway that I will be doing. I'm gonna piece together a few pieces first before I do that, just to make sure that it's actually worth, you know, sending out and stuff. Comment down below, let me know what your favorite find is, or if you have a local dollar store in your area that you love to go and hunt for really cool things in, and let us know what you've found on a budget. Or if you even have a favorite space in the house that you've utilized mainly dollar store products in, let us know what that is as well, and let us know why you love it so much. You can also follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group. I post pictures there real time, along with leaving those same pictures at the end of the video in all of my King Dollar hauls. My Facebook group and Instagram are also coupons to provide, and don't forget, guys, keep couponing. Bye!